Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Jeff Smith with Kobe Cummings on camera, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the Shasta Wolves out of California, out of Redding, California, taking on the Grants Pass Cavemen. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's game. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, a big Table Rock thank you. Just a few minutes away from kickoff, we're going to have a abbreviated pregame here. This game's starting a half an hour late, or later than the originally scheduled time. And also the JV ran late, which has pushed everything into a condensed setup here. So quick, we don't have the starters, weren't able to get down on the field as the JVs were exiting and the varsity teams were coming out. But we can take a look at what these two teams have done. 2-1 overall record for the Shasta Wolves, of course, playing in California. And trying to get some more info here on the Wolves. They played one neutral site game, and that was their only loss. They're 2-0 at home. 55 points they've scored this season. They've given up 67 points. And the Cavers, with an 0-3 record, last week traveled to McNary and did not score in that game. They were defeated 41-0, so they'll definitely be looking to bounce back here. Probably their worst offensive game was last week. The passing game has been pretty proficient for the Cavemen, but it hasn't resulted in a lot of points on the board. Their best game would have been here at home against West Salem. They lost 42-20, but the 20-point output is their best offensive game of the year. But a couple of games where they've given up over 40 points, they're going to have to cut down on that tonight if they want to win this one. Getting a hand in the stadium for the honorary captain is Chuck Benson tonight. Of course, Chuck, the play-by-play guy for the local radio broadcast here in Grants Pass. And we will join the national anthem here in the stadium as we get ready to get this game underway. Well, we thought we were getting the anthem. That was a little band performance there of. Now we will get the national anthem. Won't apologize for that, but we're happy to follow along with the anthem here in the stadium. Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Getting ready for the start of this one. Hope you enjoyed the anthem. A little hard to hear picking up from this side, but we really wanted to highlight the Grants Pass Cavemen Band. They do a great job, and we wanted to highlight them, so we hope you could hear that okay. We're going to take a quick break and thank a couple of our sponsors by doing so, and we'll come back with the kickoff of Caveman football here on TableRockSports.net.
Daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Facing a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Tonight, once again, featuring the Shasta Wolves out of Redding, California, and the Grants Pass Cavemen. Cavemen will receive the kickoff to start things off. We are about set to get things going. Deep for the Cavers. Asher Wyarty and Jace Jordan are the deep backs for the Cavemen. And looks like kicking off for the Wolves. See if we can get that number right. As Wyarty takes the kick. And if I have the number right, that was Braxton Fleming for the Shasta Wolves. And the Cavemen will start this first drive at their own 17-yard line. Jace Blanchard in the shotgun. Looking to pass on first down. Quick out to this near sideline. Catch is made by Tunick. That's going to be about a 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 3. Cavers go hurry up here. Give it to Wyarty. Wyarty around the edge. He'll have enough, I believe, for a first down. And he will move the chain. So first down for the Cavers, and they're going to go hurry up. We haven't seen the hurry up from the Cavers so far this season, except in situations where they were trailing and trying to catch up. This one, the keeper, don't know if that was kind of a naked bootleg or a broken play, but it's going to get a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 as Blanchard slid to a stop on the first down play. Three wide receiver set. Gives to Wyarty. Not a whole lot there as he tried to work his way through that left side. Going to be about a yard on the play. And it's going to be 4th and 8. Or 4th, yeah. Three receiver set once again. Pass to the near side. Catch is made. Tunick down the sideline. Puts up a hand in celebration. Touchdown, Cavemen. Jackson Tunick takes the pass all the way in. The Cavemen are on the board first with 10:13 on the clock. Out there for the extra point try is Miles Anderson. Chips it up, and it is good. So as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 7 and Shasta nothing. We will take a quick break, come back with the kickoff. Don't go away.
Gather and memories are made. Cap Rock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Anderson set to kick for the Cavers. Receiving the kick for Shasta is Fleming. Fleming out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And that's where Shasta will start their first offensive drive of the night. So that's the kind of start the Cavers really needed with the 0-3 start this season. They really would like to turn things around tonight, and that quick score is one way to get that started. A little harder to take on an unfamiliar team as the Wolves come in, but handoff up the left side and not a lot of yardage there. Zach Wilkes is your starting quarterback for the Wolves. And I believe that handoff went to Fleming. Of course, Shasta in the white jerseys, Cavemen in the blue. Running room up the right side as Trey Guillory and it's going to bring up a third down and about a yard to go for the Wolves. On the end around, and I think that last push there will be enough, and it will be for a first down as Fleming took the handoff from Wilkes. The initial contact was made right about the line to gain, but that final push got the yardage needed. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Rolling to his right and throwing is Wilkes. The catch is made out across midfield to the down to the 45-yard line of the Cavemen is Parker Campbell. Okay, Osborne made the tackle for the Cavers. And another first down into Caveman territory. Well, hard count from Wilkes. High snap and handoff is made right up the middle. Goes number 2, Virgil Blake. It's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 once again for Shasta. Blake in the backfield with Wilkes. Give it on the end around. That'll be Fleming. And he is hauled down. That was an awkward looking tackle. No flag coming out. So far side of the field, it's hard for us to see precisely what happened there. But you see a guy go down in that fashion, you always wonder maybe there's a horse collar or a face mask. But no penalty there. 3-yard gain for the Wolves. And it'll be 2nd and 7. Pistol formation. Play action. Looking. Now he'll throw as he's hit, and that'll go out of bounds. So Wilkes does a good job to get rid of that just to avoid the sack. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Wolves.
Wilkes pass is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7 for the Wolves.
Inside handoff, no place to go there. The Cavemen stuffed that run from Blake. And it's going to bring up 4th down, and it's going to be 4th and 6. Give him a yard, and that's it. See what the Wolves have in store. So far, looks like they're going to go for it here as Parker Campbell bringing the play in from the sideline. And it looks like they'll go for it here. Blake in the backfield with Wilkes. Play action rolling to his right. He's under pressure. The catch is made. The hit is put on. There's going to be a flag on the play. The catch was made, and this flag may be against the defense on that hit. Trying to see who that receiver was. I apologize. Lost sight of the receiver. We'll find out what this flag is. I believe it's going to be on the initial hit because that's when I saw it come in. If the play stands, it's going to be 1st and goal, either right at the 10 or possibly at the 5. If it's against Shasta, of course, we'll replay 4th down. Still waiting for the conference of the referees. Targeting personal foul against the Cavemen. That was what I suspected. And they will move it half the distance. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
That's going to move the ball down the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal to go for Shasta.
Once again, Blake in the backfield with Wilkes. And Blake is stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Caveman band getting fired up down there in the north end zone. Trying to cheer their defense to get a crucial stop here. End around once again, and another flag comes in at the end of that play. Going to come up a little bit short. I believe that was Guillory on the end around. And looks like this one's going to go against Shasta. Holding. So that'll back them up 10 yards. And it'll be spot of the foul apparently was right near the goal line because they're going to spot this ball at the 11. So it's going to be second down again, 2nd and goal from the 11. Another running play. Fleming takes it to the 6. Going to be 3rd and goal from the 6. Got to wonder how much scouting the Wolves have been able to do, or both teams in that for that matter, but this goal-to-go situation has been all the running game, and that's been where the Cavemen have struggled this year. 3rd down and goal from the 6, and hit at the 5, a 1-yard gain for Blake. And it'll be 4th and goal from the 5. It's our 4th game of the year for the Cavemen. I don't believe I've seen a single field goal attempt so far this season. We've We've hoped for them a couple of times. But they're going to go for it here. 4th and goal from the 5. See if the Wolves decide to go back to the air. Play action, rolling left. He's only got one receiver over there now. Across the middle, broken up nicely. And the Cavemen will get it back. I believe that was Jace Jordan that broke that up. Wilkes was rolling to his right. The receiver on that side was covered like a blanket. Had another receiver coming across the end zone. And Jordan was stride for stride with him. Broke up the pass. And with 2:59 remaining here in the first, the Cavemen will take over on downs. Blanchard in the shotgun. Handoff up the right side. And a flag comes in late as Reeves got the carry. Trevor Reeves. And I'm not going to speculate because I'm usually wrong. We'll wait for the call here. Looks like it's going to go against Shasta. Face masking penalty. 16-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the Cavemen 16-yard line. Reeves in the backfield again with Blanchard. Fakes the handoff. Pump fake. Blanchard gets away from the first tackler. He'll scoot out of bounds. Gain of about a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Gain of about a yard on the play to bring us 2nd down and 9.
That almost looked like a little bit of a broken play. Didn't look like Reeves was right where he was where Blanchard expected him to be. Reeves gets it on this one, and he'll get it to about the 18-yard line, a couple more yards, but it's going to be 3rd and long for the Cavemen. 3rd and about 7, a long 7 just from looking at the sticks on this side of the field. Trips to the near side. He's looking to the far side and overthrows intended for, I believe that was Tunick over there. And the Cavemen will be forced to punt here. 1:53 remaining on the clock here in the first. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 7, Shasta nothing. Osborne will do the punting for the Cavemen. And I believe that's Fleming deep for Shasta. That one will go out of bounds on the Grants Pass sideline right at midfield. And that's where the Wolves will start this next drive at midfield. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. Wolves offense takes the field, or back out onto the field. 1:46 remaining here in the first. Cavemen leading 7-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Fakes the end around. No, he gives it on the end around. He fooled me on that one. And not too hard to do. And that was Guillory again. About a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5. In the pistol. Gives it on the end around again. Cutting back to the middle and getting enough for the first down was Fleming. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Caveman 38-yard line. Clock down under a minute now to go here in the first quarter. Merrill and Hughes, the receivers. Handoff goes up the left side. Dancing his way is Blake. Going to be about a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Maybe enough time for one more play here before the quarter ends. We're down to 12 seconds and ticking. And not sure if they're going to get this one off. 2, 1, and that's the end of the quarter just before they snap that ball. After 1 quarter of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 7, Shasta nothing. We'll be right back.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford.
We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle.
Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Teams change ends of the field as we enjoy a little journey there during the break. 2nd down and 6 for the Wolves. And a big run up the right side. 1st down and more. That's Guillory again. Another 1st down, first. Fakes it on the end around, gives it up the middle, no place to go. Parker Jarvis was right there to snuff that one out as Blake took the handoff and was met immediately. That'll make it 2nd down and 11, a loss of a yard on the play. Jarvis, a 6'3", 300-pound junior for the Caveman. Pass over the middle, overthrown. Pass was intended, I believe, for Fleming. And it'll be 3rd down and 11 to go for the Shasta Wolves. going to get a timeout called here. Shasta taking their first timeout of the night. We'll take it with them on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 7, Shasta nothing. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
3rd down and 11. Screen pass is caught by Fleming. Gets the blocking, and a flag comes down. This may be coming back. He got enough for the first down, but this could be coming back. I think we're going to get a hold on that as the blocking set up for that play. We'll get the call here, but it's going to either be... Now they're already looking to march it back on Shasta, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get a holding call and we'll replay 3rd down. Oh, actually a block below the waist, so they'll go 3rd down from the 35-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 19 to go, looks like. They've got to get to the 16-yard line for a first down. Of course, this is most decidedly 4-down territory unless they lose more yardage here. Back to pass again, throwing to this near sideline and incomplete. Pass from Wilkes intended for Fleming. And it'll be 4th and 19 from the Cavemen 35. Hope you were here during the brief pregame that we had tonight. We had a beautiful sunset here in Grants Pass. And we got a little bit of it on the coverage. Here's the 4th down play, rolling to his right. And being sacked near midfield is Wilkes, taken down by Parker Jarvis, along with some help from other Cavemen teammates. 10:03 on the clock here in the second. Cavemen will take over right near midfield. Actually going to spot this at the 45-yard line. They're going to say that's where the forward progress ended, even though the tackle was finished around the 48, 49-yard line. And so 1st and 10 for Grants Pass. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the right. Blanchard back to pass, looking right. He'll throw, and that one between the receivers. Not sure who he was going to there. Wilkes was there on the coverage, but the pass was kind of split the 2 receivers and was over the reach of either one of them. So 2nd down and 10. So Blanchard got a little too much air under that one, but we'll try it again here on 2nd down. Wyardi in the backfield with Blanchard. Play action. The pass is high, but hauled in nicely. First down and more into Wolves territory goes Josh Hart. So Hart full extension to bring that one in. That throw was rifled, and it was a little high, but Hart, no problem hauling it in. 1st and 10 into Shasta territory at the 38-yard line. 4 receiver. 2 on each side this time. The snap onto the ground. A quick throw to the outside is caught. And just making positive yardage out of that play is good quick moves by Blanchard. I believe that was Jackson Tunick on the catch, but Blanchard just scooped that one up off the turf and made the throw all in one motion. And second and 10, so no gain on the play, but could have been a loss of yardage had Blanchard not had the quick hands. So 2nd and 10. Wyardi gets the carry, looking for a block, gets around the edge on the left side, down the sideline, 38-yard touchdown run. Asher Wyardi at the 8:58 mark. Wyardi got the edge and then turned on the jets, took it in. Anderson out for the PAT. And it is no good. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard here in the second, it's now 13-0. Grants pass over Shasta. And we will be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just
workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Or a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, Goliath! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. 3rd down and 7 for Grants Pass. We apologize. The audio had an audio issue here. You weren't hearing me. I think you got to hear the commercial, but didn't get to hear me as that pass is incomplete. And it's going to be 4th and 7 for Grants Pass. Looks like the Cavers will go for it here on 4th down. Do apologize if weren't getting the description. The good news is you didn't have to hear me for a bit. The bad news is you may not have known exactly what was going on. But we've got that fixed, and Cavemen will go for it here. Blanchard looking to pass, looking left, throws one up for Tunick, and a flag. I'll be interested to see what this call is. Tunick lost sight of the ball. As he turned toward the inside, he made contact with one of the defenders. Then he swiveled the head around, turned to the outside, but he couldn't get to that ball. I didn't see much there. There was a little hand fighting, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is on the offense, but nope, they're going to call it on the defense. I'm not too sure about that one. I would have to go back and look at that again, but I think if anything, Tunick had the arms extended more than the defender, but again, we're watching it live. The officials are right there in front of the play. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the penalty. The ball will be at the 19-yard line. So the life of the Cavemen offense is extended here. 56 seconds remaining in the half. Reeves will take the pitch, gets past the first tackler, and fights his way inside the 15. About a 5-yard gain maybe. We'll see where they spot this. Clock continues to run, and now clock will stop with 40 seconds as the Cavemen take another timeout. We will keep it right here. And an injured Caveman player on the play. Can't quite see who that is. I believe that's number 11, J.T. Davis, down for the Cavemen. 40 seconds remaining here in this first half. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for the fall activities guide. And looks like Davis will be all right as he's helped to the sideline. A little gimpy there, but hopefully he's going to be all right as he's walking under his own power. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. 2nd and 4 at the 13. Hand off to, I believe that's Reeves, and it is. He's taken down at the 11, and Grants Pass will use their final timeout with 21 seconds remaining in the half. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. It's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. We'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors, including the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62. And our presenting sponsor is Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. Second down and 4 at the 13-yard line for the Cavemen. Blanchard back to pass over the head of the intended receiver, Jordan. And that'll bring up third down. 16 seconds remaining. Well, wait a minute. Scoreboard said I should trust myself, and I didn't. I looked at the scoreboard. It's fourth down. And so the Cavemen will attempt a field goal here. This will be about 19 yards. It's a fake. Rolling to his left and throwing. Oh, incomplete. And frustrated with himself is Josh Hart, as that ball was just about a half a yard underthrown. And so with 14 seconds remaining in the half, Shasta will have it 1st and 10, but a really good try on the fake. That pass just needed, again, about a half a yard more underneath of it, and it would have been... Oh, and again, I missed a penalty. Apparently the flags are blending into the field tonight, because that's the second one I've missed. So it'll be 1st and 10. The ball will be spot at the 12-yard line. 14 seconds remaining in the half on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 13, Shasta 7. And we'll see here if Wilkes wants to air it out. Nope, he'll hand it off on 1st down. And the tackle is made at the 15-yard line. And that is going to do it for this first half. It's been a good one. Probably the best half of football we've seen this season so far with Grants Pass. And it has the Cavemen leading after one half of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 13, Shasta Wolves 7. We'll take a break, come back and break down that first half when we come back.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip. Your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford.
We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle.
Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And we are at the half, and we got a good one here for you tonight. Grants Pass leading after the one half of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's 13-7, Grants Pass over Shasta. And to recap the scoring, Cavers got it going early at the 10-13 mark of the first quarter. A 73-yard pass play, Blanchard to Tunick. 73 yards, the PAT was good, and it was 7-0. That was it for the scoring in the first half. In the first quarter. In the second quarter, a couple more touchdowns, one for each team. Grants Pass extended their lead at the 8:58 mark, a 38-yard run from Asher Wyarty, and the PAT was missed, and that made it 13-0. And then Shasta got on the board with 3:09 remaining in the first half. A 22-yard run from Trey Guillory, or at least we're going to try and double-check that because some of these roster positions don't quite match up to what we're seeing on the field. So we'll double-check that, but nonetheless, the PAT was good, and that's your score after one half of play. Grants Pass 13 and Shasta 7, and we saw a lot of what we were expecting to see. The Cavemen have had the most success this season in the passing game, although that's not to take anything away from their runners. Reeves and Wyarty have had some really good games this season and broke off some really good runs, including that 38-yard touchdown for Wyarty in this one. So the running game is not – it hasn't been bad, but it hasn't been their staple. Their passing game is where they've really – marched off the yardage this season, and we saw them going to that a lot here in this one, but Shasta's defense against the pass has been pretty solid. They gave up the big 73-yarder, but other than that, they've done a pretty good job. And a little bit of that can be on Blanchard. He's maybe a little amped up tonight. A lot of balls have been overthrown. A lot of those are timing routes, so it's hard to blame that completely on the quarterback. But again, Shasta with a pretty good pass defense so far tonight. On the other side of the ball, Shasta has been primarily a running team, and that's where they've had the most success, and that's where teams have had the most success against the Cavemen, as I mentioned before, is in the running game. During the COVID season last year, the running defense was a bend but don't break defense, and that served them pretty well, but this season there's been a few too many breaks in the bend but don't break defense, and so Shasta came out running the ball. They really favor that little mini end around, and it's been pretty successful for them so far tonight. But they're trailing after one half of play again on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 13, Shasta 7. We will take another break and be right back with more action here from Grants Pass High School.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Or a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. On a warm night here in Grants Pass, the Cavemen lead the Shasta Wolves after one half of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 13-7, Grants Pass with the halftime lead. And due to the warm night, not much breeze up here. It's still a little warm up in the booth, and the equipment suffering a little bit, so we do apologize for a little bit of buffering and hesitation. It's actually not an internet issue for once. It's just, I think, the computer getting a little overheated as we have no breeze coming through, and it was a warm day. I believe we got into the 90s today, and when this game started, it still felt 90 degrees up here in the booth. So it playing havoc with some of the equipment. We think we may have it remedied. Hopefully no more buffering as the second half comes around. But it's been a good first half. You never know what to expect when you get teams in that you don't normally see. Of course, Shasta High School in Redding, California, coming up here to take on the Cavemen. And Grants Pass desperately in need of a win. They'd like to turn this season around as they are 0 for their first 3 tries so far this season, with last week being the toughest one of all, a 41-0 loss. Only game of the 3 that the Cavemen failed to score. And so definitely a night where the Cavemen want to win, not only at home, but win to start the turnaround of the season. Again, it's a younger team for the Cavemen. They lost a whole bunch of starters, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And they're starting to fill those holes, starting to figure out who's going to step up and do that. But definitely a season where the Cavemen are still trying to find their identity, and maybe they're getting a little bit of that done here tonight. We're going to take another break as the teams will take their final 3 minutes of warm-up. We will take a break, come back with the second half. Grants Pass Cavemen and the Shasta Wolves.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform? Thirsty for change? Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We head to the second half with the Cavemen leading on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 13-7 over the Shasta Wolves. And the teams are on the field ready to go. Shasta will be receiving the kickoff, but Grants Pass High School not ready to give up their Sweet Caroline sing-along. So referee out there holding the ball as the clock ticks down on the halftime. The other thing we were talking about off air here is, you know, Shasta, I don't know what California does. I know here with the OSAA, they do the whole halftime, then they tack on 3 minutes at the end of the halftime for mandatory warm-ups. And I don't know that they do that in the leagues in California. So they were ready to go at the end of the regular halftime period. And now we're ready to go. Anderson will kick off for the Cavemen. And we're underway here in the second half. Fleming on the return, all kinds of room. He's finally knocked out of bounds on the Grants Pass sideline at about the 43-yard line. We'll see where they spot this. Oh, they're going to spot it at the 40. Wow, I thought he got a little farther, but must have stepped out of bounds before he got pushed onto the Cavemen bench. So a good return for Braxton Fleming. And the Wolves will start this drive with great field position at their own 40-yard line. First down and 10. That little end around once again. But taken down in the backfield is Guillory. And first man there, a couple of Cavers got him down, but first man there was Takahashi. They're going to lose 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 13 for Shasta. So imagine the Cavemen probably making some adjustments at halftime, knowing that Shasta's going to live on that end around. That one goes right up the gut. A good gain for the Wolves. Out to about the 47-yard line. Bring up a 3rd down and 3. So a manageable third down here for the Wolves. Blake in the backfield with Wilkes. Blake gets the carry up the middle, gets to midfield, and all the way to the Caver 49-yard line. Move the chains. First and 10 for Shasta. End around to Fleming. Fleming gets the edge. Finally knocked down out across the 40. They're going to spot it between the 40 and the 39-yard line, I believe. Nope, they're going to put it pretty much right at the 40-yard line. Second and about a yard, so a 9-yard gain on the play. Guillory on this one taken down at the they're going to spot it at the 35-yard line. Move the chains, first and 10. So Shasta working their way down the field here on this first drive. I apologize again if the picture is not what it could be. Strangely fighting the heat. I think the temperature in the 70s, but the laptop struggling. That handoff goes to Blake. Not a whole lot there for Blake. Going to be second and 9. Give him a yard on the play. Pass to the outside, a little stutter step move, and a first down as the catch was made by Parker Campbell. They'll mark this at the 17, first and 10 for Shasta. And a flag, couple of flags come in as that play was stopped in the backfield. Blake nowhere to go, but we'll have to see what the penalty. Got to think that's in the area of a holding penalty, but we'll have to wait and see what the call is. Oh, it's going to be a face mask against the Cavemen. So they'll march this down half the distance. It'll be spotted right at the 10-yard line. First and goal from the 10. On the face masking penalty. Got a whistle, and did Shasta take a timeout, or we got an official timeout? Their officials are huddled up on the sideline, and Yeah, I don't think there's I don't think there's an actual. Well, they're allowing the water to stay out there. Grants Pass has gone back out on the field. I think this was. Just an official's timeout. Well, and they've still got the chains out there. I'm not sure if this is first, and this has got to be first and goal from the 10, but maybe not. That, I believe, now will be first, and it's going to be first and goal. The chains were showing it first and about 3 to go, so I think now it's first down and goal. So scoreboard hasn't caught up with the chains, because now they've taken the chains down and just the down marker is there, and it's first and goal. They'll give it up the middle. Blake stopped on the play. And it's going to be second and goal. So that penalty wasn't enough for the first down. And therefore they got the first down on that previous run. And now it's second and goal from the 5. So no gain on that last play. And it'll be second and goal from the 5. Looks like our equipment temperature's coming back down again. Hopefully they stay there. Play action, rolling to his right, hit as he throws, and a flag on the play. I believe that was broken up. Waiting for a signal from the official. We'll have to see what the flag is here. They're talking about it here. That flag right at the goal line is where it ended up. As the pass was made. Pass interference on the defense, so it's going to go against Grants Pass. And I believe that'll make it first and goal. Going to be first and goal from the 2-yard line, I believe. The down marker still says second down. The clock says first, so it's been a confusing drive in the stadium here. Down marker says second down. They give it up the middle, and that is stuffed by Grants Pass. I can't quite see the side judge's fingers that he put up. Down marker says third down. The scoreboard says second down, which is kind of what I thought it would be, but the down marker says third, so we're going to go third and goal. They'll give it on that end around, and getting to the edge and taking it in is Guillory. Touchdown Wolves ties this game at 13. The PAT pending, and the PAT can put it ahead at the 5:34 mark. A 2-yard run. From Trey Guillory. Kick is up, and it is good. And Shasta takes the lead, their first of the night on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Shasta 14, Grants Pass 13. And we will be right back.
A new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Wyardi and Jordan deep for the Cavemen, who are playing from behind for the first time tonight on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Shasta 14, Grants Pass 13. You're watching the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Wyardi drops it, scoops it back up, and gets a good head of steam up the middle. He'll get nearer the 30. They're going to probably put this at about the 29-yard line. And that's where Grants Pass will start this next drive. And again, we do apologize if that picture is a little bit choppy. We're doing everything we can to keep it as good as we can here. First and 10 for Grants Pass at their own 29-yard line. Fakes it to Reeves. Pass complete out to Josh Hart. Out across the 40. They'll put it at near the 42-yard line. First down, Cavers.
Number 6, Braxton Fleming. And on the tackle for the Wolves.
Reeves in the backfield with Blanchard. They'll fake it to him again. That pass off the mark. Intended for Osborne. And it'll be second down and 10. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third. 4:58 officially. Cavemen trailing by 1. This time they'll give it to Reeves, spinning away from tacklers. They'll spot this at the 45-yard line. It'll bring up third and about 7. Grants Pass going to go hurry up here. 4 wide receivers spread across the field. And the catch is made to the 40, out across the 35. And brought down at the 31-yard line of the Wolves. Aiden Dietz, I believe, on that catch. Hand off to Reeves. Reeves with positive yardage inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. Going to be second down and about 2 to go, so give him almost 8 on the play.
Second down and 2 for Grants Pass.
So the Cavemen trying to answer back to that Shasta score that gave them the lead. Cavers marching their way down the field here. Blanchard looking to throw, a little screen to the right side. And I believe that was Osborne, but see as they come out of the pile. And it was Troy Osborne on the catch. And that'll be enough for a first down inside the 20 is where they'll spot this. First and 10. just shy of the 19-yard line.
First down, Cavemen.
Blanchard gives to Reeves. Reeves lowers the head and plows forward inside the 15. They'll spot it at about the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5. .244 and ticking here in the third. Cavemen have gone hurry up a couple of times on this drive. They go back to their more traditional using most of the play clock. Blanchard gives to Reeves right up the gut. He's going to be to the 11-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 3. It's like we're listening to one another. Blanchard looking over for the play. Gives to Reeves up the middle, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cavemen. 11-yard scamper for Reeves. And the Cavers are back on top. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's 19-14 as Anderson comes out for the point after. Don't know if they might go for it here. Thought I saw Anderson out there. But no, they're going to go for it. So he must have headed back to the sidelines. Cavers will go for 2 here and try and get that missed extra point back. Oh, and there's the late flags come in as it was intended for Tunick, but Tunick was tripped up in the end zone. And they're going to get another shot at this, I do believe. Pass interference on the defense. So they get the play call again, and they'll try this second attempt at the 2-point conversion. Give it to Reeves. No, it's a fake. The throw, and in for the 2-point conversion is Josh Hart. So the fake had me fooled. I thought Reeves had it. It looked like if he had gotten it, he might have gotten it in, but the throw is made to Hart. And Grant's pass adds 2 more, gets back that point they lost earlier on a missed PAT. And late here in the second, with 1:35 remaining in the third, Grant's pass with the 7-point lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's 21-14. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Now Anderson out there to kick. High end over end kick comes to the near side of the field, where Fleming will return it to about the 28-yard line, and Shasta will start their next drive from their own 28. Thanks to you, Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers, our YouTube channel has over 250,000 views. And we're closing in on 1,500 subscribers. Thank you to everyone that watches TableRockSports.net. 1st and 10 for Shasta. They'll give it up the middle, and breaking tackles is Virgil Blake. He's going to have about a 13-yard gain, first down. Ball at the 42-yard line, and now we're going to get a stoppage here. Injured couple of players down. The Caver player, Osborne, back to his feet. But another player down for Shasta. And he's going to be helped to his feet as well. That's Blake. Blake will head to the sideline, but hopefully he'll be okay, heading back over under his own power. First and 10, that little end around once again is successful for the Wolves. Into caveman territory goes Guillory. And another first down for Shasta as they continue moving the chains. Under a minute to go here in the third. And looks like there may be another player shaken up. No, I guess he's just waiting for the play call. Bent over at the waist was Fleming, and I thought maybe he was hurting out there, but he was just waiting to break the huddle. Give up the middle, and the ball, I believe, came loose, but Shasta gets it back. And so it'll be 2nd and 6. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. I'll figure out where I'm at. After 3 quarters of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 21, Shasta 14. 1 quarter remains when we come back.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
That was a long one, too.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And we head to the fourth quarter. It's a good one.
All right, ready to start the fourth quarter.
Shasta driving once again. Caveman had a nice, long, sustained drive. They got the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to retake the lead. But Shasta so far moving down the field here, trying to answer back again. Play action. Hit as he throws, and they're going to throw a flag on that. I don't know about that one either. The only reason that ball wasn't caught was because he had trouble finding it. It was right over his head. It was intended for Fleming. So they're going to be marching off a 15-yard penalty. Going to be pass interference, and it'll be 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll put it at home about the 28-yard line. Fourth quarter just underway. This one goes to Fleming, and he'll battle ahead. About a 5-yard carry to be 2nd and 5 as Fleming continues to add to his total.
Going to make it 2nd down and 5 for Shasta.
Another handoff up the middle. Going to be about 3 more yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and about a yard, a long yard to go. That handoff goes to Ryder May. And that'll be enough for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
First down, Shasta.
Clock continues to run here early in the 4th. Fakes the end around, a quarterback keeper, and taking it in for the score. An 18-yard keeper for Wilkes. 10 minutes remaining in this one, and if the PAT is good, we will be tied at 21. And the kick is blocked. And the Cavers will still have the lead with 10 minutes remaining here in the 4th. It's Grants Pass 21, Shasta 20 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. We hope you're enjoying our TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and is managed by Paradox Media. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to all of our friends on the pond. Ten minutes remain in this 4th quarter. Grants Pass will receive the kickoff. They lead by 1 after blocking that extra point attempt. Jackson Tunick and Jace Jordan deep for Grants Pass. And that one will go out of bounds. So they'll either make them re-kick or they'll take it at the 35. And it looks like they will take this at the 35-yard line. And that's where they'll start this next drive. 1st and 10. Still 10 minutes to go here in the 4th. gives to Wyardi, and he will get about a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Three wide receivers set. Throwing and completing it to Tunick. Should be enough for a 1st down, and it is. Move the chains. 1st and 10. He'll spot it at the 46-yard line of Grant's Pass. Couple of completions like that stretches the defense a little bit. It keeps your running game more successful.